Becky Kinski. I grew up in St. Francis, which is just a few miles away from here. My dad's Catholic, my mom's non-denominational. So we used to go to church services for Easter, Christmas, and funerals and weddings, Catholic services for my dad's side of the family. Tony and I got together when I was in college, when I was attending the University of Whitewater. Tony was at my parents' wedding. Tony is my mom's best friend. Like, Tony's great aunt is my mom's best friend. Yes, complicated. So Tony and I would see each other at Christmas Eve, birthday parties. My mom and his mom were friends. So we've known each other forever. And then it was just one year, it clicked. I was going to my Christmas Eve tradition, walk the kids up to the gas station and let them buy candy. And he was like, "Do you want me to come with?" Sure. Didn't think anything of it. And then he was asking questions and he was trying to get to know me and I was trying to get to know him. And then he was like, "Hey, I have Admirals tickets. Do you want to go to an Admirals game with me?" And that's it. We used to live actually just down the street from here in apartments right across the railroad tracks off of Putes. So one year he and I came here just to try it out to an Easter service because we had never been to any services together besides the Catholic family ones. And it was a nice service. Everyone was very warm and welcoming and inviting, but we didn't return. We came back in September of 2015. We had a family situation that was going on. It felt unsustainable to me what was going on in life, because it didn't just involve my life, it involved my work. I worked as Child Protective Services. I had a Child Protective Services case against me. So I had to still work there. I had to live at home, but have the two intertwined. It just felt overwhelming and unsustainable, and something had to happen. I didn't have anything, I didn't have any other outlet to use. I didn't have, I could talk to family and I could talk to friends, but it felt bigger than anybody else could help or handle with. So I felt trapped, I felt low, I felt like I needed something more than I had. So I had a breakdown one night and I said, "Tony, I need to go to church." And this is something that I had never said before. He had never expected me to say. So we came on a Sunday. We went off the internet's, their old website, and it said that service began at 8. So we came and we were in the parking lot at 7:45. There were no cars here. So Tony's like, "Do you want to leave? Do you want to stay?" So we contemplated for a little bit, and something inside me just kept saying, "You need to stay." So we went inside, and Brother Vince was the first one to greet us, and he was like, "Oh, no, service doesn't start until 8:30. And he's like, "You're welcome to stay inside." And we were just kind of like, "Oh, we'll wait in the car until, more people show up." So we waited in the car, and we had never been more welcomed in a church before. Tony had been to other Baptist churches, and he just said that this was most welcoming he's ever felt in a church. It's just a breath of fresh air. And then Tony was like, "Do you want to start praying together?" Which was something we had never done before. So it was just a simple thing of, "Do you want to start praying together?" And then when we start praying together, and then it opened up a lot of conversations between us that we may have not had before that. Like, okay, we've had our interviews, we've said our piece, there's nothing more we can do. Tony just kept saying, "It's in God's hands now. It's in God's hands now. We're just gonna have it be in God's hands." And that was kind of hard for me to do because I was never used to relinquishing that to someone higher than I've known. So it was a different experience for me to feel and understand that. And then it just was like one of those things that kept eating away and eating away and eating away. And then after 4 weeks of attending on November 1st of 2015, I got saved at church here. And then it was like this just overwhelming freeing feeling. And it was just something I had never experienced before. Because immediately when he got in the car, Tony's like, how do you feel? I was like, I feel really light. And he's like, what do you mean? I'm like, I don't know. I feel light and my heart feels just, I don't know how else to describe it. It just feels light. I was like, it feels like, it just feels new. It's light. It's airy. It's new. I'm happy and I'm joyful and I'm not worried. And then it was like 10 days later, we got the notification that the case was closed. And I was like, wow, we left it up to him and it took care of itself. It was done. We've been here since. We haven't left. It's been a wonderful experience. I've joined Nourish teams and I've been in nursery. Every lady here has really helped me grow as a Christian and as a mother. The Lord blessed us with 3 beautiful children, being able to attend here, learn from one another, wonderful friendships and fellowships. I really feel like I've gained a second family. I've grown in prayer life, something I never had before, just Bible studies, just things that are some of them are completely new to me. And I just really enjoy it. I love this church. I love the people of this church. It's just a wonderful, wonderful place.